Already.
Y'all already
Big
know
Bun
what it is.
Beezy.
Short dogs in the house.
A-Town.
UGK.
With my player
Representing that
partner,
PA.
Bun B.
That Texas.
Make the noise.
Shut it up, let me hear you shut it up. All my real ass shut it up. All my sexy ladies just shut it up. Come on, let me show you what it's all about. Shut it up, let me hear you shut it up. All my real ass just shut it up. All my sexy ladies just shut it up. Come on, let me show you what it's all about.
My name is James Sada. I'm Director of Bands here at Southwest DeKalb High School. South DeKalb is a community, very established community. What you find is you have students in the school, whereas my older brothers, my older sister, in some cases even my parents went to school here. The community is very, very established. Bands here at Southwest DeKalb have always been, I think, a vital part of the school community. I'm talking about from the 60s. There have always been good band programs and a lot of pride musically from a band standpoint. All right, go ahead and get out your rhythm sheets.
Southwest DeKalb is the greatest band, marching band in the United States. #1, it's always been #1. It's been that way ever since I was in elementary school.
In 1996, they were the only high school band in the country that performed in the Olympic Games. Spring 2001, we performed for President George Bush.
Everyone take out your pencils, please. I've been with the band since 1998. Coming out of college, I did my student teaching here. Then and only then did I really fully understand the commitment that this community has to the band program and other programs in the area.
Our average operating cost per year is approximately $187,000. We have parents who will go out and get a second job just to pay for band dues.
One band, one sound.
It makes me feel great knowing that I'm in the Southwest DeKalb band that I've seen on TV, that I've seen everywhere.
I couldn't see myself playing for nobody else. I went to another high school, I just wouldn't play.
Southwest DeKalb is the best band in the land. Everybody knows that.
My name is Wayne, and I'm 17 years old. At Southwest DeKalb, I'm the head drum major of the marching band. I'm usually the guy that, cracks all the jokes. But at the same time, when, it's time, for the band to start, I get really serious. Royal.
What's up, bro?
What's up, man? Chillin', man. About to go ahead and do what you gotta do. Hey, let's go. Well, the head drum major of the band, he has a lot of jobs, Number one, you have to teach the other drum majors because they're new. But the instructions come from, the band directors, through me, through my drum majors, to the section leaders, and to the band. And so that's basically how our band works. Hey, have a seat. Let's go. Have a seat. Hurry up and sit down. Pull a book out.
Hold on 1 second, please.
Have a seat, bro. Hey, sit down. Sit down. No, sit down. Sit down. We're usually in band practice until around maybe 7:45, 8 o'clock. So to avoid, kids failing classes and stuff, we have study hall so people can get their homework done. And our band practice will start around 4:40.
All right, good afternoon. All right, hope you enjoyed your weekend, all right? Obviously, we got a whole lot anticipated this coming week, right? Yes. Right now, we're a bit too passive. We're about to step up to a whole nother level, okay? All right, so everybody get on the same page, you understand? Yes. Okay, drum majors need some assistance out there. Make sure y'all give it to them in your section, okay? Next 3 minutes, I will be out. Let's go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2.
My name is Monique, and I'm captain of the Dancing Divas. The first time I saw the Divas, I said, look at all those tall, pretty girls. I want to be one day.
If you're on the first row, go to the first row. If you're on the second row, don't go on the first row and stand. If you all the way on the left, don't follow Joycelyn all the way to the right. Hey, I got it?
My personality in leading the Divas is good because I know when to play and I know when to be serious. And being captain, you can't be soft on them because they'll try to run over you. So me being a little strict and a little rude keeps them balanced.
1, 2, 3, 4.
We usually give the kids section rehearsal time. We let them separate into their sectionals, you know, once they understand what our agenda and schedule is for that day.
1, 2, 3, 4.
We have section leaders to assist in the instruction going on. And our section leader are all veteran band members. They understand our concept. We like to consider the section leaders as an extension of the band staff.
Ready, 2, 3, 4.
Somebody can pay the third part. Somebody can pay the third part.
Those section leaders being accountable and responsible for getting that particular objective done for that day. Work it out in sectionals, and by the time we bring it together, you know, we rehearse the whole.
Going in and back up. Run.
Well, you gotta do it in sequence.
Last time.
Up, turn. Okay? Up, turn. I'm 64 years old, doing it better than all you.
It's all about getting it right from a planning standpoint, and then once we start implementing, it's just about, you know, practicing hard. Okay, when you come on the field, try to lock those lines and block band. Look to the center of the field. All right, here we go. In 10, 9, 8. Pick your feet up, pick your feet up, pick your feet up. All right, I'm gonna tell the whole band. I'm gonna tell some of you number ones too. You gotta pick your feet up. Old people, you're dragging your feet on the field. Run it back. Kids work hard. If you ever hear our students say the creed, the first statement in the creed is working hard is most essential, and they work hard. Wrong step, Blake. Get in step, get in step, Blake. Get in step, get in step. Look at in front of you. You're on the wrong leg, you're on the wrong leg.
Trumpets, when you have your rest, you got to keep your bells up. First of all, you wasn't even playing. That wasn't even a rest, all right? Brought your instruments down, started wiping in the middle of the show. All of a sudden, when you turn around, you try to lift it back up. You got to stay in formation, all right? Keep your instruments up, bell angles. Keep your instruments up, bell angles. Same thing on this side. Keep your instruments up. Do not wipe in the drill, okay? Band, got to take it back to the beginning. Run it back to block band in 10, 9. Every note, every note, every note, every note, every note. The first game of the season, of course, you know, with the consideration a good amount of band members are new. That's their first time doing it. You know, how are they going to hold their composure? Are they going to be nervous? Are they going to perform the same way they did at some of the better practices that we had? So those are the things we're looking at from the first game standpoint.
Your digital hip-hop station. It's the 18 Morning Show. Big shout out to Cedar Grove in the building. We're going to let them say some things real quick. All right. Now come on to this mic. Say hello.
Hey, y'all, what's up? This your boy Quez. #1 head drum major and everything. One less Southwest drum major. No, y'all better bring it.
Okay. All right.
3 years in a row we Brittany, captain of the dance team. I just want to let Southwest dancers know we are coming for you guys.
my God.
Fanfare.
got a fanfare. Somebody else is going to say
something. Talking a whole lot of trash up in here this morning. It's going to be a rough Tuesday if y'all don't do what you're supposed to do. Well, Cedar Grove's in the building, man. Make some noise. 726. I want to 7 out. Denise, let's take a look at traffic, baby.
it's important for us to be dance committee and pick this music. Think about
They do need us.
It's better for us to choose it because we're young.
And we're in the band,
Listen.
and we know what we want.
Yeah, so I'm Stacy, and I'm head of the dance routine committee. The role of the dance routine committee is to get together and think of song ideas that we can dance to.
If Thomas put something else on, we really gonna be looking lame.
That's why we the dance routine committee.
They need us, right?
That's why we're the dance
we important. Exactly. We the say so.
We the crunk.
Battle of the Bands is coming up, so we just gotta make up a good show. You know, good dances and just everything gotta be on point.
Let me see it well.
And like his face has no expression.
We can make a
Even in a transition. What are you?
Yeah, that can be a transition. Oh, I say we do the little other step we be doing. No, the other step. We get all the song ideas and get all that together, start making up dances. That's the hard part.
Do it.
So you have to think way outside the box. So you won't have to do the same thing somebody else did.
We gotta find out what dances we gonna. God, that's gonna take like a month.
No, it's not, because we already got
We got
dances.
pieces of it though.
So I get money. I get money is not that.
Thomas.
Cupid Shuffle has a
Thomas
dance.
gonna have something to say.
Soulja Boy
has a
dance.
We gonna see. We gonna see if we can get the show done in
All the Wall
time.
has a dance already.
We gonna see if we can get the show done in time.
When we do the process, we have to run the music by Mr. Thomas, which he's very, very critical about which music we play.
So Wall to Wall, Cupid, Soulja Boy, I'm So Hood, and I'm missing something.
Crank that game.
Yeah, crank that game.
And you're missing the peanut. Well, you don't like that. Hello, not on it for
Crank
this
that
one.
game.
Who's this I'm So Hood by?
T-Pain.
Any other ideas for it?
For everything except for getting
I get
money. And you ain't gotta get money on there?
I ain't gotta get money on there.
Sorry.
Get money.
You don't have to get money on there.
You got the peanut butter jelly?
Yeah, peanut butter.
That's a
We
drum
ain't doing no
break.
10-minute dance routine. We don't have time for that. Not gonna work.
Let's just cover a couple of things before we get started. Today, with the pep rally, everyone is to report here right after fourth period. Leaders, old heads, you know exactly how we do it. New people, you do not need to go to your fourth period class.
Our first pep rally is big. It's the first game of the season, and everybody's hyped. Everybody's ready for the football team to start. Everybody's ready to come out to the games to see the halftime performance. So the first pep rally of the season is always live.
You got it? No, sure. Sure. All right, boy. We doing it too.
Ball sequences. I want to make sure y'all crunk. Don't be messing up the dance.
Very sloppy baritones, very sloppy.
I was very excited about the first pep rally for the Cedar Grove game because they were talking trash on the radio about us, talking about the football team. So the pep rally, everybody was hyped, and I just couldn't wait to dance.
I was hyped. It's the first pep rally of the year. First game, everybody been waiting on it.
We were all just crunk and running around, bouncing off the walls.
At the pep rally, I mean, all the organizations performed. The step team, the band performed, we danced. It seemed like everybody participated in the pep rally.
We were all jamming. It was really fun. We had a good time. I'm ready for the game now.
I'm still
still tripping about how Cedar Grove was talking about us, man, on the radio.
Cedar Grove was on the radio about us.
They was talking junk.
They always do that, y'all. They think they Jackson State.
We met at my house, you know, so we could talk about, you know, the Cedar Grove game, you know, get their mind ready, because it's their first, you know, performance as a drum major.
How you think Cedar gonna want their game to be?
He gonna try to see where y'all gonna be at. Is y'all gonna be a crunk or lame? Yeah. Put it like that.
They say that like every year he just starts off with stuff that he's used to, and then like as the season progresses, we get into the new music. The new music.
Oh, yeah.
New stuff.
Yeah, when we went to Cedar Grove game last week against MLK, they was playing a lot of new songs, like new songs out right now, like Shine Kings and Beautiful Girls and stuff.
How you supposed to like counter that?
You can't
counterfy those, Bumble. You might as well go.
They gonna keep playing rap songs and playing marches. Rap marches. That's gonna be ignorant.
Now tonight, you know, this is the first night that y'all are actually going to be out in front of everybody, and most of y'all are new except for Wayne. You ready?
I'm excited. I'm ready.
Well, Stacey, how do you feel about it? I mean, you're the youngest one.
I ain't got a lot to prove. I'm gonna have fun. I'm just a little nervous for the first game. Just don't want to mess up. Just don't want to mess up.
This is your first time too, being out there in front of the band.
I'm not nervous. I'm just ready to be out front. Like all the girls in the stands are like, oh yeah.
But you know, the attention can't be on the girls. It's got to be on you.
The band.
That's right.
Don't forget the band.
It's all about
I'm not forgetting the band, but the girls gonna be there too.
A lot of people from Cedar Grove and Southwest, you know, we used to be rival schools, so you know we used to beef a lot. But it's gonna be, you know, a good competition band-wise. I don't know about football-wise, you know, we're pretty good. But we'll see what happens.
Is there some game going on tonight?
Yeah, we play Cedar Grove. It's supposed to start at 7, but there's like other games in front of it, so it's probably gonna start late. Because we play last.
Oh, hit it, Kyra.
I'm mad that everybody in the band and in life wants to ask me, you ready tomorrow? You ready today?
It is your first game. Hit it, Kyra.
We got 2 hours until the game. Everybody in the stands gonna know our name. Cause we gonna dance. Shake in our pants. Wait, we don't wear them. How we gonna dance?
We're not worried about Cedar Grove because there's just no competition. There's no rivalry. They're not close to us. They can't touch us.
2.5 more hours. Hey. 2.5 more hours. Hey, come on. Go, Cap. Go, Cap.
Once again, band members, good afternoon. All right. Who we playing today? Who we playing today? I don't know what Cedar Grove has. I don't know what their numbers are. We don't know how their football team looks. All right. Only thing we need to be concerned about is our performance. Everybody got that, right? All right. New people, raise your hand. All right. Somebody lay hands on them, just bless them. Bless your hearts. Whenever we play some of the teams on our schedule, that's usually their biggest game. All right, that's their rivalry. That's their homecoming because they don't see another crowd like they see when Southwest DeKalb comes, all right? So we got to bring it, perform like this is the biggest performance, all right? Tonight I want first of all, I want you to have fun, okay? Get in that stand. That should be just a party atmosphere, okay? Raise your hand if you've been to a party before. All right, just listen. Just give me a sound check. Just give me a sound check. Once again, I really don't think y'all are ready, all right? On 3, give me a Southwest, but yeah, give me an SWD party. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Baby. Are you ready? All right. Man, I'm ready to get to the game. Hurry up. Man, I'm excited. Man, let's go. I'm not far away from Memorial Stadium.
One line right here. You go over.
go, y'all. Let's go, y'all. Let's go. It don't matter how good you play. If you're late, it's gonna take away from your performance. We're supposed to be the home team. We're playing them the national anthem. Come on, drum major, can we get them moving?
Panther country, Panther country.
When we begin to play in the stands, tell the band, you know, bring the horns up, not getting the downbeat to play whatever song that we play.
5, 6, 7, and.
At the first game, I just kept thinking, don't fall, don't fall, don't slip, don't slip. I hope everybody's doing good. I hope everybody behind me is smiling.
Well, at this game, City Grove, the trombones played a fanfare called Intimidation. It's like a call out to the other trombones. After they played that, our band played back.
First quarter of the game, you know, we played a lot of songs, back to Cedar Grove. You know, we did our thing in the stands. It's more opinionated on who wins, you know, a show or a battle or in the stands with, you know, the public perception. Our job is, you know, just do what we do. And, you know, if you like it, you like it. If you hate it, you hate it.
Well, to me, I personally think that our band won that one. About 2 minutes or 3 minutes before halftime, we go out on the side and we start warming up and getting ready for halftime.
When we hit the field at Cedar Grove, it's almost like we have to do good. It's like we have no choice but to do good. You know, they taught us everything we didn't know, and we just apply it.
When I'm out on the field, I'm very nervous because I don't want to mess up. If you mess up, it'll just stick with you the whole rest of the year, and you'll think about it all day, every day. So I really don't want to mess up.
Routine or some sort of choreography, and of course we make them wait, but you know, trust me, as the season develops and as we get build up to some of our bigger performances, they'll get exactly what they want.
Cedar Grove was our first football game, and once again we did our things in the stands as always, but Battle of the Bands is when we come and we get crunk and we do our thing on the field.
All right, leaders, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
All right, in us preparing for Battle of the Bands, one thing I want you all to focus on, we're not there to build rivalries, we're there to build relationships. Everyone understand that, right?
Yes, sir.
Of course, we want to go there and do our best for our fans, but not at the expense of creating bad blood. You understand that, right? Okay, all that aside, make sure you talk to your section, do some mental checks of everything you got to do, music and movements, and make sure mentally they're prepared. Everyone got it?
Yes, sir.
All right, you're dismissed. I'll see you in practice.
My name is Miracle, and I'm a clarinet player in the Southwest Cab Band.
Hey. Hey, chick, what's going on? Yeah, you just got to school or something?
Yeah, I just got back from the emergency room with Angela. She had a little situation at the school across the street, so I had to go take care of that. Tanisha and I both have special needs siblings, so therefore our time has to adjust to them and balancing band, and with her being a diva and I march. So we have that in common.
All right. I hope he get better, you know. He's at school now? He got to go back to school or he's at home?
He's at home, sleep, knocked out for a good minute.
I didn't know that it was other students, even in the school, that was going through like a special need brother or a sibling. I didn't know that at all. It was touching. It was like, wow. So I was thinking like we can go, well, y'all come over my house and eat breakfast or something just to get together, you know, our families.
That's cool. I'll let you know. I got your number. I'll call you. That should be good, though.
All right. Well, I'll see you later then.
All
Saturday,
right.
okay?
All right.
All right, bye.
Bye.
Check it out, as you know, it is. What is it? The smell of. Is that a Benz? We have challengers. Battle of the Bands. Challengers. Introduce yourself, Mays High School. Hurry up. In the mic, man.
You got head drum major Dexter Wise from Mays.
Dexter.
One word. Who's the original winner of the Battle of the Bands? We got the only trophy, 91, baby. Holla at me.
What's the #1 high school? Not They understand the meaning of Battle of the Bands. They talking mess. The energy is there. I'm ready for it.
We're not out on the radio to talk trash or anything, but we know we go to practice every day. We know we're well prepared. We've seen these guys. We've seen all. I give props out to each one of the bands, but when it comes down to it, the best speaks for itself, and we will see on Sunday.
There it is, man. Digital Hip Hop High 107.9. Y'all make some noise! It's going down. Battle of the Bands.
At Clark Atlanta University, you can learn to make music. You can learn to make history. Most of all, you can learn to make a difference. If you're ready to learn, lead, and change the world, then Clark Atlanta University is ready for you. For more information, go to cau.edu.
1 and 2 and stretch that half note. Ready? 1. That's all I want to hear. 1 and 2 and ready and. All right, let's go ahead and push out on 4 on that. Ready? That's a little bit more natural. 1 and 2 and ready and play and.
Basically, Battle of the Bands is just an opportunity to put their show on the field and have fun doing it. Of course, they pull from their own pop culture, music that they like. We take some of their ideas, we use a lot of our ideas, and of course, comes the implementation part of it, just practicing.
Mr. Stater and Mr. Thomas decided that they wanted to do the graduation theme. And we're doing all Kanye West hot songs off of his graduation album. And, you know, when we come out to Battle of the Bands, it's gonna be hot.
This week, we're gonna be practicing real hard. I already know.
Being at Battle of the Bands is this Sunday. We have about 2 days to get the whole routine together and perfect it.
Come over. Keep going, keep going.
Thursday at 8, do another about face, and you're gonna march backwards for the rest of it, all right?
6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I know we're gonna do good because we're Southwest, but you know, 2 days, and we still look good. If we do, you know, that's good.
I'm actually looking forward to seeing, you know, our old rival schools like Columbia, Miller Grove. There's a lot of bands that I want to see because, you know, everybody likes, you know, talk about Southwest. I want to see what they have to offer to us.
I know a lot about the rivalry between Columbia and Southwest DeKalb. You know, as a former student here, you know, back in the early 80s, to the best of my knowledge, it was one of the biggest football and band battles in the state of Georgia. We don't back down to them. They don't back down to us, and we just want to keep that rivalry going. And it's all about entertainment, you know. But make no mistake about it, you know, in a rivalry, someone wants to come out on top all the time, and I always want that to be the Columbia High School Marching Band.
We're the definite kings on this side of the town. I mean, on the west side of things, Mays is the top band. T. Modified. Up, 10, John.
Our band has had 25 years of superiority. We sound good, we look good, we work really hard, so we have a really good chance. I got pride for my band.
Mays is notorious for being a good, clean band. We want to dazzle everybody this time.
Our secret weapon right now, believe it or not, is just teamwork. I'm telling the band, if we all pull together and do what we have to do, what they've been trained to do, then we're champions.
Southwest DeKalb to Mays High. We're Mays, and we originated a lot of the stuff that they do. Even the colors, blue and gold. Mays was first. They just want to darken it down, you know. We're the best. Mays is original.
I might have to get on a radio show, make sure I take some band jerseys from Mays over to Southwest and make them wear them every day.
Okay, let me go around so I can get you in with your mom so your brother can get in on the ramp.
This morning, I had invited Miracle and her family, which is her brother and her mother, to come eat breakfast with me and my mom and my brother so they can finally meet.
You good?
I'm good. Bye, Mama.
Come on. Angela's a special needs child, and that was kind of difficult at first. Like, I love him to death. He's like my little burst of sunshine.
How are you doing? Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too. What's her name? You ready?
Call her A.
Can I come in with you?
Come where?
With you.
Upstairs?
Yeah.
He's always happy to be around women. He loves women. And she has a lot of them, which had my son very excited, so it was good to see him interact.
Mama!
No.
Mom!
No.
Please! I just want to come upstairs.
Jamel is a bundle of joy. We used to really be concerned of how he would be perceived outside the house, but he's calmed down so much. He is just a great kid.
What it do, Mello? What it do? What it do? My brother Jamel, that is oh my God. I love that boy so much. What's his name? Jamel. Jamel? Yeah. We gonna go in the kitchen, okay? Okay. Jamel. He's not saying hi.
He can't talk.
He can't talk. Well, Jamel, since Jamel can't talk or walk or anything, it's kind of hard to know what he wants. But when you're around him so much, you know, I've been around since he was a baby, you pretty much know what he wants or when he wants it.
Do you want some milk or not?
No.
What if I put some chocolate in it?
We don't do chocolate. We don't do chocolate. You did brush my teeth.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't.
Nigga, why you brush his teeth? I did this morning.
No, you didn't.
Okay. Let me see. They look pretty clean to me. See, I did it. You trying to be funny.
So, what do you think about the Battle of the Band coming up?
I'm actually ready for the Battle of the Bands. I'm ready to see everybody, see the work they put in. I'm just ready to see everybody.
Okay.
Well, I know that we just put the show together. Like, we really didn't have that much time. So, like, we just learned the dance routine. The divas just learned the dance routine. So it's like, okay, I hope we really do well.
Usually around Battle of the Bands time, we usually get, like, hyped up. Okay. So it's just like everybody is more focused on, okay, well, you know, we're going to have the best show. We just have to execute. Right. The Battle of the Bands is very important because it sets the standard. And being a member of the South DeKalb Band, we have to let everybody know after 17 years, we're still on the top.
Thanks for stopping by.
Oh, no, thank you for having us. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
Say bye-bye.
Happy birthday, Alexis! Happy birthday!
My name is Alexis. I'm a senior at Southwest DeKalb, and I am a diva.
Happy birthday!
Well, I had a sleepover because I turned 18.
Anybody want any cake right now? No. Okay, no cake. Thanks for singing happy birthday. It's time for dance contest! Yeah, boy. Dance contest! Catalina, Great Granddaddy, Sierra, La Sierra.
We really enjoyed it. We had a really good time. Pillow fight, dance, ate, got ready for the next day, the big day, and it was really fun.
Oh, we gotta get our camera for flashing lights.
Miss Cruz said call her.
Miss Cruz said call her.
She said call
her.
No, she just told us because we didn't get none. Like we was.
She said she might give us some cameras.
Battle of Bands is tomorrow. We feel excited but nervous at the same time, but we are ready. We've been practicing for the Battle of Bands for a long time, and we know we're gonna be the best there.
Because we're the best.
The best there is.
Because our name's Southwest.
Because we wake up in the morning, excellence.
Battle of the Bands Day is always an interesting day. It's always a very animated day for our students, for our parents, for our community, even the faculty here at the school. They know something special is going on that day.
We feel perfectly confident that this can go down as one of our classic shows. And when people talk about Southwest DeKalb and our shows, certain shows are gonna always be mentioned because they're that good. They're remembered, they're timeless. People always want to see them. People request them. Sell your show. Do what? Sell your show. That means you have to say the chant. Do what? Sell your chant. Say the chant. Do what? Sell your chant. And you simply got to be energetic. You got to be that person that anyone wants to look at. Raise your hand if you're that person. Hands down. 80% of you lying. Come on, raise your hand if you're that person.
The Battle of the Bands is pretty much a climaxing event for our case here in Atlanta. Not only do you have your community, people that see you all the time, come in and watch you, you're pulling in a lot of communities, various communities, because you have different bands from all around the city. And we like to tell the kids, you never know who's going to be seeing you for the first time, so you definitely want to go out there and impress.
When we first got to Battle of the Bands, we get off the bus, line up, you know, everybody get in position, you know. We head up to the stands to sit down. We sit there and watch each one of the performances.
Battle of the Bands is important from the standpoint that we do a lot of traveling. We've been all over the country, but it's most important that you represent, you know, the best you can here for the home crowd.
Miller Grove, they actually do have a good band program. Their percussion section is actually just a rivalry for us this year. They do a pretty good job, but they ain't chopping us up, not Southwest Cat.
When we go to the Battle of the Bands, we train our kids to study everybody's performance. You know, everyone does something good, everyone has something special that they've prepared. All bands in this area, you know, they really step up what they do for Battle of the Bands. You want to put on your best when you get on the field.
Every year, you get to see a band do something new. You get to see their dance team do something new. You get to see who's the best out of each band, who's came up from a long way, who's brought something new, and who's trying to compete up against Southwest Cat because we're the best.
Typically, we're towards the back end of the show, and that energy within the kids, that anticipation is never lost. So by the time they hit the field, you know, they're ready to do what they have to do. It's just another energy level, almost like everybody took an energy drink and they're just, you know, bouncing off the walls. We're ready to do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Southwest DeKalb High School.
We had good sound, you know, everybody was uniformed really well, everybody had really hype and good energy.
At Battle of the Bands, we played Stronger, where we did an aerobics dance. So it was like, you know, you work out, you get stronger. We did Crank That Yank. You know, we tried to tweak it, make it not usual.
the day, we were very satisfied with the performance level of all sections. All of the kids really stepped it up on that day. And, you know, they heard the appreciation from their audience.
Go ahead and take it down, young man.
His girlfriend, and y'all still have feelings for each other, so why would I want y'all to be close?
That just the way we have to dance in.
Wear them cheerleading outfits.
Better off in a band uniform.
It's hitting him hard because it's such a transformation from playing clarinet in the band to being a dancing diva in the front.
Gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4.
You know, we had a problem with the formation. This part right here was too far away from the sideline.
We're known for coming out there, you know, stealing the show.
Already.
Y'all already
Big
know
Bun
what it is.
Beezy.
Short dogs in the house.
A-Town. UGK.
With my player partner, Bun B. Make the noise.
Ever not ate. My name is Keontae, and I'm 17 years old. I play snare drum in the percussion section.
The simple stuff you was playing yesterday, it's kind of bad.
I don't play that simple. I'm playing stuff Jonathan couldn't even play. I made up a rudiment on the chords.
Chords not hard.
I could barely do it.
I know.
When I first met Keontae, his drumming skills was all right. They weren't up to par, so I had to work with him a little bit.
Demetrius, so how you feel about Keontae being section leader?
It's cool to me.
It's cool?
Yeah. You know I can chop him up.
I expected my dad to make me snare section leader. When my dad chose Keontae over me, I was feeling kind of mad and sad at the same time, because I was here before Keontae, and I taught him all the stuff that my dad taught me.
Who's better, you or me?
Me to get chopped up, you know.
No, not really, buddy.
Chop you up me. They chop you up me.
I can chop him up in some stuff.
Hey, like what?
Space and opportunity, bro. I say y'all go ahead and handle this right now. I got my money on meat, though.
Actually, we call each other out for a challenge a lot. We do it, that's how we get better. We challenge each other, like our snare line period. We challenge each other and we get better that way.
We set this up today. After school, 3:45 in the band room. Y'all scrap up. I got my 5 on Demetrius. No 5 on Keontae.
The idea of the challenge is supposed to be I go against me, see who can get chopped up. If he can chop me up, if I can chop him up.
You can't look, these are rules. You can't drop sticks. You can't play his drum. Only thing you do, you can stick. You goddamn chop.
No bouncing.
You can talk jump.
I mean, we can do it in third period right now.
You don't have time to think about what y'all gonna do.
It's just freestyle. We ain't gonna know what we gonna do. It's kind of even. I can get him on some stuff, and he can get me on some stuff. He get chopped up.
No, buddy, I don't think so.
Hi, how you doing?
I had a doctor's appointment, so Mom picked me up from school a little early. I went because I was having a really bad headache that day.
You been feeling okay?
Yeah.
He's out of school a lot because he had mitral valve prolapse, which causing him to have migraine headaches. And one of the leaflets in his heart valve is open or missing, and it allows blood to flow backwards into the valve. Your hands and stuff still shaking?
Mm-hmm.
A little bit or a lot?
A bit.
Okay, I think they did send you to the neurologist. He never wants to talk about how he feels. You know, if he's sick, having headaches or chest pain, he don't tell me what's going on with him. I think he's afraid that I may pull him out the band or
I may put him on some other type of restrictions so he don't tell me everything.
Keontae, you can come on back now. Hi, how you doing?
I wasn't too concerned about this doctor visit because it's just usual, you know. I do this all the time. It's like it just keep going and going and going. It just don't stop.
It hurts me that he's sick. I'm constantly worried about him. And I wakes up in the middle of the night every night and I check on him because I be afraid that one day I might walk in there and he's not there.
Okay, has anything significant been happening since your last visit?
Still the headaches. He was out of school 2 weeks. He missed about 2 to 3 days each week.
My mom supports me a lot with the headaches and my heart condition. I think she worries about it way more than I do. I don't like to think about it. So I just, you know, live day to day. Don't even worry about what's gonna happen in the future. I just don't think about the heart condition, the headaches, or nothing.
Have you ever had any problem with your chest?
Maybe just once or twice, but that's
You have some pain in the chest?
Yeah.
Do you want to lie down so we can take a listen to you? Okay, Keontae. So the examination is about the same as it was the last time.
Okay. So he can still participate in the band?
Yeah, I think he can still participate in the band.
Okay.
So long as he doesn't do too much weightlifting.
Okay.
As I said, she didn't do any push-ups.
Okay.
But I think he should do okay because the obstruction is very mild.
A lot of times it just breaks my heart that I can't do anything about it. So the doctor visit may end good to him, but to me it's not good. I didn't know about those pains in your chest. Kind of shocking to find that out right here. Well, hopefully everything will be all right. One thing you look at is why him? Ever since I had him, he has just been the sweetest child. Whoever comes around him, it's like he just draws people to him. I used to call him a friend magnet. Even though his heart is sick to me, his heart is well. He has a good heart.
Discipline is paramount here. And of course we have methods that, you know, we use, the section leaders use. If it's just gonna be a stare, if it's gonna be some physical motivation. Give me 100. Joshua, get in line. They don't need any instructions. You know, we'll have someone run a lap. You missed a line, run a lap. You know, you were late getting here, run a lap. Or you shouldn't be talking, run a lap, push-ups and whatnot. Who's that playing when you came out of the band room?
3.
Give me 100.
1, 2, 3.
We need 2 lines.
They don't want to push up in front of their peers, so they're going to do what they have to do.
This is very simple. 32, 33, 34, 35.
Mr. Sater made me do push-ups because I wasn't in line and he wanted everybody in line. And due to my section members, they wouldn't let me in line, so therefore, that was my consequence.
58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66.
Okay, you can go. You can go. You can go. Bye. Bye. Get up. Bye.
When I got sent home, I was mad because I really do love the band, but at the same time, I know that, okay, well, whoever was near me shouldn't have been laughing, and I shouldn't have been laughing too, so it was my consequence, so I just took it.
97, 98, 99, 100.
I promise you, 50% of it is you all leaders, okay? They know how to get in line. You get in line first of all. Be the example.
It's real simple, man, but we can make it very complicated. Look straight ahead. Check your attention. Perfect attention. Baritone horns, get that carriage. Drop your left hand. Check your attention, Chief. This week is our game versus St. Pius High School, the private Catholic school. And actually, this will be our band's first time traveling. And quite a few people from that community, they've only heard of the Southwest Cab Band, but it'll be their first time seeing the band, and it'll be our first time in their home setting seeing their band. So I guess from both sides, the anticipation is high.
all right? Just sent 2 people home for laughing while they're doing push-ups. I don't care nothing about a big band right now. I want a clean band. The last thing I want to do is embarrass the section leader. So get it right, make your section get it right, okay?
Mr. Say he's a good motivator, but you know, tough love is what he has to bring to us sometimes, because you know, he have a couple of knuckleheads.
All right, blue band, I see some of you moving at attention. Mr. Shelby, give me a lap. Mr. White, give me a lap. Miss Cunningham, give me a lap. Miss Nurse, give me a lap. All right, listen carefully, we're gonna do this very quickly.
We gave out a lot of laps to our students, and we actually have less time compared to in the past to prepare. And that kind of got everybody a bit more upright, and we put it together.
All right, Keontae, I'll see you later. Okay, all right. All right, Demetrius.
My name is Demetrius Hubert. I'm the percussion instructor and the assistant band director. My son is Demetrius. He plays snare drum in the band.
So tell me, what's going on in the band class now? What y'all doing in the band?
We just doing like the skills for the what's the all-state.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I know you was a little upset with Keontae and the whole system, the fact that Keontae became section leader, even though you was in the section before him, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Now, what you gotta do is be a team player and go ahead and get ready for the next season. Now, I know you was working with Keontae. You pretty much kind of like trained Keontae in a sense from all the stuff. I got him started, but you took him to the next level. What do you think that the reason that you wasn't invited to the leadership camp?
Because I was messing up.
And what you mean, messing up how?
On my skills and stuff.
And why you do that?
Because I didn't really practice it.
Okay, but Keontae did it. Why you didn't do it?
I don't know.
What you mean you don't know? Huh?
I didn't think he was interested at first.
Okay, but you gotta look at it like this, Demetrius. Regardless, okay, you're my son, you're at the school. Everything that you do, they're gonna expect you to do it at a much higher level than everybody else. You can't be a regular student there. Next year, you'll be a senior, and you gotta be ready. You gotta be ready. This is gonna be your year.
What we're gonna look at is which makeup work that you need to do for that particular day that you may have missed, okay?
I already did most of it. The only thing that's missing is my, the coloring thing. It was a big challenge that was set up for me and me to go against each other after school.
Y'all ready?
Yeah, we getting tried to. Y'all just came just in time, man. You
Hey,
just getting tried up on the xylophone.
Hold on. I still got my money on me. I know.
I don't care nothing about you being Hubert's son, all right?
Hey, let go. I got my money on. Don't lose, dog. $5. Let's go.
Go and do this thing.
Let's take this outside, though.
Y'all see what just happened on the table.
Let's go.
Do this thing.
Hey, that's a table.
Do it. Keontae, you go first.
We've been waiting all day for this drum battle between Keontae and Demetrius. And when they face off, the victor is going to be Demetrius. Because I got money on him. He got to win.
Run it. Challenge.
Chopping somebody up is pretty much playing more technical stuff than they are and actually being clean at the same time. You can actually, you can know all this hard stuff, you can try, you can attempt it, but if it ain't clean, you ain't chopping nobody up, you just nasty.
Get him.
I did pretty good. I was messing up in some places, but it was the crowd. It was kind of nervous.
No, you didn't? Hey, if you want Keontae, give me a little yeah. Y'all better raise your hand. Keontae. All right. Me. It's all right.
Whether the crowd thought I won or lost, me still gonna be my homeboy. We still, you know, gonna be chopping together, still gonna be chopping partners. We could be on the same line in college somewhere. Right now, we still chopping for Southwest DeKalb, same team.
When we got to the stadium, things were already different because their stadium was at their school.
St. Pius game, it's a Catholic school, so they got like a big campus or whatever like that. We walked down, and a lot of people haven't seen our band before, so they was, it's a surprise to see that a high school band could be so big.
Ladies and gentlemen, we ask that you now please rise and bow your heads as our chaplain, Father John Shramko, delivers an opening prayer.
Before the game started, when we was walking in, they did a prayer.
O eternal and almighty God, Father and creator of all.
I guess that's what they do at their school, so we haven't seen that before, so it was new to us.
We knew it was a Catholic school, so at first we were trying not to dance really hard, but then we gave up on that because that was boring.
When we first got to the St. Pius game, we played all the fun songs. But as time went on, we had to cut back on our plan because we weren't allowed to play while the other team had the ball.
Jonathan back towards the middle, takes the ball all the way down to the 1-yard line. First and goal for the Golden Lions.
Defense, yeah, defense.
It was frustrating because we play that all the time at our games, at our stadium, but they just kept telling us not to play.
Whenever they got the ball, we can't play. Tell them to sing it. You sing, clap, but the drums can't play. Come here.
Check out, hey! Percussion cannot play while the other team got the ball. They tripping about the drums, all right?
They ain't got no trombone players over there. Why y'all facing that way?
Jonathan Carter around.
That's ghetto. Don't do that.
Y'all too loud. They said.
We only playing when the band plays.
We can't play when they got the ball.
Timeout, Southwest DeKalb.
Don't play when we got the ball. When they got the ball.
I guess they thought it was offensive or rude to play while the other team had the ball, and that's time for the other team, St. Pius, to play.
Yeah, weird playing inside of them.
When St. Pius performed at halftime, they had a real nice show. We didn't expect them to do so well.
St. Pius, they do chorus style marching, like they don't lift their feet off the ground, they kind of walk while they march. And they don't have dancers, or they'll have a flag. They do more flags than we do.
Hey, Travis, hey. When they finish their show, make sure everybody stand up and give them a big round of applause. All right?
I didn't expect to like their halftime performance. I thought it was gonna be really bland and boring, but it turned out to be really good. Southwest performance at halftime was great, and I think that because we were at St. Pius and we were away and they had never seen anything like that, they were really hyping into it, so that made us perform better because we were feeding off of their energy.
It was a good experience. I was glad they liked it.
Already.
Y'all already
Big
know
Bun
what it is.
Beezy.
Short dogs in the house.
A-Town. UGK.
With my player
Representing
partner,
that
Bun
PA.
B.
That Texas. Make the noise.
Ready? One and two and ready and play and. Instruments down. Never get the first note right. Have to talk about it and then you come back and get it right. That's wasted rehearsal time. I should be straightforward. Turn your stands around. Ready? If you take any kid in the band, they can sing back to you their favorite songs on the radio. If they can memorize all of these top 40 hits, they can memorize a piece of music with the proper repetition and proper regimen. Check your memorization. We're gonna do it 3 times. Ready? 1, first note. 1 and 2 and ready, tongue. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Stop.
divide up into you guys small groups. I'm gonna let you work in the lab table. The first group that get their logic puzzle solved completely, I give you guys bonus points towards your test today. Everybody got it?
Yeah.
All right, let's move. Go to the lab tables.
My name is Denia. I'm in the 11th grade, and I'm a part of Southwest DeKalb Dancing Divas. My boyfriend's name is Manley. He's a senior, and he's a part of the football team.
What are we trying to figure out?
Skip the first thing.
Skip the first thing?
Skip, yeah.
Can we take them apart?
Yeah. The yellow house. The yellow house has the horse name.
She's the first real relationship that I've maintained. Throughout the school, I'm known to go with, numerous amounts of people. But with her, I was always true to Danielle, and I always will be.
Hi, Wayne.
Hey there.
What's up?
What's up? I have no girlfriend. I'm a single young man. I have a lot of, lady friends, How's fourth period? You ain't sleep today, did you?
Shut up. Because of you, I be asleep.
It ain't my fault. Remember, you called me.
But you answered.
You right. But you called me. The relationship between me and Aaron is kind of like, real cool friends. I'm a senior in high school right now. I'm not really, trying to catch strong feelings for, I just sit back and play my cards. Not as a player role, but, just as a friend role, because I'm a cool guy. Why you looking at me like that? See, I got you today at lunch. What?
You know what you doing.
What I do? I ain't do nothing. I'm just chilling. What time is it?
See, almost 3:30.
Almost 3:30. I gotta do my job.
Did all the band folks in the building?
Gotta make sure everybody being studious.
Such a good drum major.
Somebody gotta do it. Coming out of class, Kanisha, my ex-girlfriend, came out.
What happened? No.
You didn't go get it. You so right.
I didn't miss you. Was in there talking to us the whole time.
Oh, I'm coming.
Kanisha is the last girlfriend he had before me and him started talking. I do have some problems with them being close because she still likes him. He still has old feelings for her, that kind of stuff.
Are you feeling better about the whole Kanisha situation?
I said you could do whatever you want.
But obviously, you have a big problem with me even speaking to her.
I didn't say I had a problem with you speaking to her.
It seemed like it. Like when I walked by her today, and I had said something, I know you just kind of made that face and kept walking.
Well, I get tired of everybody coming up to me saying stuff about y'all. People will come to me saying these rumors, oh, they did this and that, or I saw them doing this, or this and this and this. Everybody feels the need to come and tell me everything about their relationship.
I do not have a problem with Kalisha. I have a problem with y'all being close because that's your ex-girlfriend, and y'all still have feelings for each other, so why would I want y'all to be close?
Yeah, you are. Well, that's where trust would come in, but...
Yeah, but...
You don't have good trust issues either.
Yeah, and that's not gonna help.
I know you've been saying you've been asking people or whatever about...
I haven't.
You did.
Ask people what?
About our whole situation. Or
Yeah, I stopped talking to people about it because I told you their solutions for stuff is stuff I don't want to hear because I don't know. And I told you either way it seemed bad because if I say I don't want you talking to her no more, then you gonna be mad and she gonna be mad. And if I say, okay, go ahead and talk or be close to her, I'm gonna be mad.
People who just think they know something, they'll assume, oh, Manley's trying to be slick. He's trying to talk to both of them.
I don't see why you buy into it so much, because if I didn't want to be with you, I wouldn't. You see, we still together. So, I mean, we need to just get past all this stuff, come up with a solution, and drop the whole thing.
All right.
All right. Well. Move straight, all right?
I think Monique is a perfect captain.
To the middle.
She keeps us disciplined together.
Are you serious, Chelsea? Is that for real? In leading the Divas, I know when to play and I know when to be serious. Being a little strict and a little rude keeps them balanced.
People don't understand how hard it is to be a dancer diva or to be in a band, period.
Knees up. 1, 2.
Practice is hard. Practice starts at a specific time and it ends when we get it right.
Mariah, you gonna do this in the show?
Probably.
So don't do it now. Whatever you practice is probably what you're gonna do, especially new girl, because you're not used to doing it. Let's start over.
5, 6, 7, 8.
New girls, go to the beat of the music. You can keep a beat, because I've seen some of you all dance before, not this dance, but you can keep a beat.
1 and
2. Y'all get lost on that
Jazz,
part.
jazz.
It starts looking like a ripple. If you have to say 1 and 2, then say that in your head, but it goes exactly with the beat of the music. Let me just see this part. 1 and 2, 3, 4. Let me see that much.
People that go to Southwest, they went to my middle school, elementary school, so I've known them for like a really long time. So we're like really cool, but it seemed like my relationships with other people changed when me and Manly started going together.
What are we talking about?
Kanisha and Manly. They want to be cool friends.
Don't you know how you feel about that already?
Yeah, that's what I told him, but he like put up an argument about it.
Whatever. Why are you arguing about
best friends with your ex-girlfriend, especially if y'all clearly both he got old feelings for her. She still like him or whatever.
And he know that you don't like that, so why would he keep doing it? Yeah. That must be on your job.
I mean, obviously, he's not considering your feelings.
Right.
That's what I said.
How long did they go together?
Like a month.
That's it?
Right. Yeah.
Why do you still like her?
A month.
Enough to develop feelings.
Exactly.
Uniforms, man.
What about the uniforms?
I don't like them.
You always say something about the uniforms. That's just what we have to dance in.
Man, what else? You can dance in some sweatpants for all I care.
No. Who dance in sweatpants? Don't
Yeah,
all the other
I'm be
squad
looking
dance
at you
in
and
sweatpants.
all 100 other dudes at the game.
Eric.
Don't care about y'all uniforms.
What you mean other dudes? You know I'm with you, so it don't matter.
All them dudes, like 100 dudes looking at me. Don't be surprised. You see me come down them steps.
You ain't gonna come
with
down
a
those steps. Fine.
Triple XL size
Okay.
sweatpants and a big jacket. Okay.
What, you want to put that on me?
Yep.
No, you not.
Yeah. I got a little past Tanisha been on Divas and like they dress code. She gonna do what she wanna do. So really, I just gotta deal with it.
Step on the paper.
It's a receipt from when I went and bought that charger this morning. They just print out a whole piece of paper because they had no receipt. I did. Well, what's the outfit sent on?
MLKs.
Y'all be trying to get all that unnecessary stuff.
What don't we need?
Why y'all need 4 outfits?
Because why would we wear the same outfits every game? Y'all don't wear the same jersey to every
We got
game.
a home jersey and a away jersey.
So we just got different outfits. Because
Unnecessary. You don't have to have. The point of the game is not for the band to come play. The point of the game is the game. Y'all
a lot of people,
play.
but a lot of people come to see the band, and y'all know the game would be boring without the band. You even said that.
It's no team band gonna be playing.
But we
Don't
had
matter.
the best band.
It's music.
We go to MLK games because They are like the best band next to us. So we go to see their dancers and to see what songs they play.
That diva don't look good.
We'll just sit right next to them and watch them dance.
They were good last year.
They look good in the stands, like they're together, organized, got ripples for everything. We like their outfits. We like certain stereo routines they do. They just look good as like a disciplined squad.
Freaking school. It's a nice day out here, man. Yeah,
I was a cheerleader, and they'll be like, you're too stiff. You need to loosen up a little bit. I'm not used to being a cheerleader. So I wanted to try out, but
I mean, that was my first year, because this is my first year trying out, and I just so happened to make it. But, I mean, I ain't never danced before like that.
That's the move right there.
Chicken and waffles.
Chicken and waffles. Chicken and waffles. Who came up with that?
What y'all talking about?
Don't worry about it, girl talk.
Why y'all not in class?
Why you not in class?
I know, why you not in class?
We'll see what happened.
G's.
Right.
You know, we seniors, so, you know, we get a little pass, you know.
Whatever.
Sometimes you get out of class like that.
Well, we juniors get out of class.
Exactly.
No. So y'all going for the night? Cause we talking about going chicken and waffles. Her share. Her treat tonight.
Fat chicken.
Okay.
You got us, right?
I'm down. I ain't got you, but yeah, we could go.
For the Stone Mountain game, we're doing this USA formation. And it's basically the letters USA inside of America. In doing the USA formation, it's kind of hard to just tell people where to go. So Mr. Sater passes out drill charts.
Come up. Thank you very much.
Kamika, come up. Yeah. Rest of the flutes.
For the new kids, it's sort of difficult for them because like they never made a formation before. But like with the help of the set leads and stuff, they'll be able to get there in no time. So.
After the first day, it's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, okay?
The last time we did the USA formation, we had just the letters on the field. We really wanted to take it to another level, you know, and actually do an outline of the country, you know, with the details of the states that anyone can be able to identify as soon as they see it.
So we had to run through that about 20 times before Mr. Sater was happy.
The USA formation is difficult, has its challenges in certain areas, but I'm sure we're gonna get it right. All right, I guess we can go ahead and get started. You know, we have a problem with the formation. This part right here was too far away from the sideline. Every year leading up to September 11th, we've always done a tribute show for the events on that day. It keeps in the kids, you know, an understanding and appreciation for, you know, the privilege of freedom. I mean, you can actually have them all on the sideline for detail, but for whatever reason, we had this group kind of bulging down, but the divas where they were standing, they were right, they were in place, but the woodwinds were too far down.
Because actually that person on the 40-yard line should be 4 steps off, is that correct?
4 steps off, that's it.
That should
that's
be
it.
okay.
Florida was kind of weird too when we did America. This, I think we need to send a point in so we can get a little bit more detail on that formation.
Okay.
You ready though?
Yeah, I am.
You would never know nothing about this. Columbia.
I mean, I was in band.
Columbia.
I'm not band illiterate.
Columbia.
I'm just not in band. Yeah, Columbia.
Missing out.
But she said she wanted to try out.
Try out for what? Nah, you can't try out no more, because I'm leaving. No, ain't no more.
Don't let him pull you.
Nah, after I leave. You gonna freeze tomorrow, boy.
What duty? Oh, yeah.
It's supposed to be 58 degrees tomorrow.
I'm wearing about like 2 shirts, long johns. Michael better move my leg.
Let's see what I can put under my uniform.
Nothing. What y'all wearing?
Nothing. I don't know.
You wearing cheerleading outfits?
You gotta bring everything.
Right now, it's hitting him hard because it's such a transformation from playing clarinet in the band
to being a dancing diva in the front.
It's better off in a band uniform. And only a band uniform.
It's to be in a band uniform. Just because we're dancing divas, a lot of dudes look at us and say a lot of comments, which may make him jealous at times, but in the end, he'll be okay.
Time to go. All right, the bus crank up. Let go.
Hey man, that may not be throwing stuff. Every time we come to all this outside, they be throwing stuff.
All right, check up. Have fun and do what you do. All right?
Yeah.
When we arrived at the Stone Mountain game, you know, we still trying to get into the flow of things. We had to get everybody off the bus and line them up so we can either march in or just walk in.
Everyone holds Southwest to high standards. Like, they're always gonna put something in good.
The kids really had a good time. Staff had a good time.
We're known for coming out there, ripping up the show or whatever, stealing the show.
Right before halftime, we pulled all the kids to the side, and again, we talked to them about what this performance, you know, always means to the audience.
Of course, the big piece on that day was the tribute that we were going to do for 9/11. It was all about them communicating the emotion of that day through the music.
Good job, gentlemen. Good job. Good job. Oh, there you go. More, more. There you go. Bianca, move to your right.
Nobody was out of position this time, you know. So we did good.
outline of USA was very meticulous, and you know, when you saw the formation, you can see, of course, Texas, you can see Louisiana, you can see Florida, you can see just the detail and everything. So I believe the kids did a wonderful job.
Already.
Y'all already
Big
know
Buzz
what it is.
Beezy. Short dogs in the house.
A-Town.
UGK.
With
my player partner,
I can't wait till you win.
You talking to me?
Yeah. I can't wait.
This year we have 2 divas running for homecoming court. We have Monique running for homecoming queen, and we have Tanisha running for Miss 12th grade.
I had detention from being tardy too many times, so I'm about to go to class.
I'm about to go too.
Don't leave me.
Daddy gonna get y'all something to eat. Y'all don't have it too loud because T in there asleep.
My name is Shannon, and I go to Southwest DeKalb, and I play the trumpet. Long day.
Me and Shannon has been producing beats together for maybe a year. It hasn't even been that long, but we've been very productive.
Our production company is actually called Street Grinders Productions. Making beats is my life.
Being in the band does make me a better producer because I understand chords, I understand all these notes value. When a note is out of tune, I have an ear for it because I'm in the band. The beat making process, you kind of get in a zone. I can actually just sit there and concentrate, just stare at the screen for some hours.
Something like that. A little triplet pattern going up.
I know exactly what you're talking about. Watch this. Let me write it out real quick.
The beats that we are creating now are more complicated. We add a lot of effects now, a lot of instrumentation. We try to get a good quality out of what we're doing.
Sound kind of... Take it out. That same note you was in. Yeah, right there. There it is. That's it right there. Me and Shannon, we just challenge each other, you know, and just get better. Tell somebody the speakers up, bud. Especially that note right there.
808,
boom, boom. They're right here.
It's lower.
Yeah. Hey, this young gonna be successful, for real. That's it.
Burning for Seder, right, Queen?
Seda, hey man, what's going
Hubert,
on?
how are you?
All right. Hey, check this out. Keontae and Shannon gave me this. I listened to it myself, and I want you to check it out.
What is it?
Some nice stuff on there. They got their own beats, original beats that they created.
Shannon?
Shannon House, yeah.
SGP. I wonder what that means. Let me see what we got.
Okay.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, real nice. Yeah. But I was thinking, man, you know, a lot of people in Atlanta, we got, you know, big-time producers here, like Dallas Austin, Jazzy Faye. You know, I think we should probably make a couple calls and see if we try to, you know, get these guys in touch with these people.
That'd be a good idea. I'm sure one of those guys would be willing to listen to them. So let's do that. Let's reach out.
What you doing today?
I'm about to, I don't know, go to practice. I need to hurry
Practice.
up.
I don't have no bad practice today.
I just gotta go practice. Where you about to go?
I'm gonna go to work. Bye.
I've been wrestling for 4 years now. It all started when I was watching Disney, and it was Even Steven, and this girl wrestled, and I was like, wow, you know, the high schools have that.
Go! Get there, 1 by 3, hurry up, go! 1 by 3.
When I lost my first match, I was so disappointed. I was like crying and everything. So I was like, just not gonna happen. And I took it seriously.
Winners make things happen.
Winners make things happen.
Losers let things happen.
Losers let things happen.
Winners make things happen.
Winners make things happen.
Losers let things happen.
Losers let things happen.
Panthers on 3. Panthers on 3. 1, 2, 3. Panthers!
So you gonna be all right with me wrestling this year?
I don't know, the boys, it seems like the more you're in it, the harder they fight.
Yeah.
That kind of scares me, that last match you had with that young man.
What school was that?
I don't know.
I think MLK.
It's like he zoned out on you.
Yeah, like he really zoned out. He tried to kill me.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
he
it
slammed
was-
me on my neck. Like he was crazy. He was going crazy.
It was deep.
Like
it was really deep.
They should have
I was
stopped that
standing right there.
match, but he was going real crazy.
Yeah. So every year it gets more intense.
Since I was the first female to win county, in DeKalb County, I want to be first female to place in state.
So you plan on doing this in college? What do you?
Well, I feel like if I get a scholarship in wrestling, I'll take it. Cause
So you'll wrestle 4 more years?
It's a scholarship. I'll take it. And then probably when I get to the school, I'll probably, I don't know, change my mind. But I'll be already in school.
if you go in on a scholarship, that's what you gotta, yes. Education is first.
I understand education is first, but everybody...
Education is first. No, seriously.
No, but all the education in the world are poor.
Okay, but education is first.
Following your heart is more important.
Well, when it all comes down to it, education's first. That's what she's saying.
How you doing, Sada? Hey, Keontae, how are you? Good. Good to see you. Have a seat. Well, we wanted to talk to you about a couple of things. Of course, your health is always number one. We know that you've been dealing with, and you dealt with it pretty good since you've come in this band program. Well, tell me a couple of things. What kind of thing you foresee in your future? I know you're a senior, about ready to get out of here. What do you want to do in next year?
Next year, I want to go to any type of HBCU that in the local states, something like, FAM, TSU, something like that, Jackson State.
Go FAMU.
Yeah.
There it is.
I know.
Now, on another note about your future, we got an opportunity to listen to you and Shandon's CD last week, and me and Mr. Hubert, we still been talking about it. We got in contact with Jazzy Faye, and he's willing to set up a meeting with you. What do you think about that?
I don't know what to say.
Well, say yes.
Yeah.
He's gonna make himself available. He wants to put an ear on your product and see what you guys are doing, and definitely take everything he has to say, take it back in the studio and see what you can do better. And let Shandon know.
Yeah, I don't know what he gonna say.
Well,
You're not gonna believe me.
No, he'll be excited too. All right, well, good luck.
Thank you.
Hi. How y'all doing? Thank you. My name is Victoria. I'm a senior at Southwest DeKalb, and I play the trombone. Today is my 18th birthday. I decided to have a party at my house with my close friends and family.
Hey, y'all vote for me, Miss 12th grade. I'm running for Miss 12th grade.
Okay. No, I already told you I was gonna vote for you, but you didn't give me no pizza.
I had a premonition that you won.
I ain't voting for you.
We only got 5 more months left, though. Yeah, I've been counting.
Only 5.
Only 5. That's not a long time. Look how fast this went by. Look how fast this went by.
It's our last homecoming. I'm finna be crunk.
All right, y'all ready to go paintballing?
Over? Yes. Yeah.
Let's go.
I got a brand new gun. It's going down now. Ready?
Tanisha, why you not playing?
Cause I got shot one time, and that's it. I ain't doing it no more. I'm not scared. No,
it really hurt you for real?
Yes.
Oh.
I got shot 6 times. Now I'm the only one that no shirt on.
Well, I'm little. Just because I'm on a wrestling team, that doesn't mean.
Are you on the wrestling team for real?
Yeah.
What you wrestle?
112. Oh, you talking about who I wrestle?
Yeah.
Boys.
Boys?
Yes.
Are you good?
I won county. I guess I'm good.
Oh, okay.
Ooh. And you can't take a little sting?
I didn't do well at paintballing because everybody kept hitting me, and at the end of the game, I was one all bruised up.
Paintballing for me was good. I didn't get shot, and I told everybody I wasn't gonna get shot. So I kept my word, but I shot everybody else.
Wait, I was shooting at you. Who was on the ground? That was you? I was on the ground. You lean over like this? Like that? Oh, yeah. I was busting at you, bro. You know, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? You're in the line of fight. You just gotta do what you gotta do. You know what I'm saying?
What's up, man?
Hey. Huh? Y'all grinding the street?
We're doing what we can.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, man.
Y'all got music?
Oh, we can see. Come on.
Hey.
We got the music.
Okay. So y'all make your own stuff?
Oh, yeah.
What you guys work on?
Reasons.
Okay. Okay. So what do you do?
Reason for blues.
I mean, like, what you play?
Oh, I play trumpet.
Trumpet?
Yeah.
Okay. You put it in your music? Yeah. And how about you?
Snare drum.
Okay, in the band?
Yeah.
Nice. Okay. I have a seat, man. We're gonna check this out. See what's happening. See if y'all boys really got something.
When Jazzy Faye was flipping through our music, he was actually feeling it. It really surprised us, because he does a lot more. But he was making faces and stuff like, yeah, nodding his head. And we thought that was really, really cool.
Okay. So who did y'all have in mind for that?
Man, it don't even really matter. It's just like, if I did come, we just go ahead and just do it, man.
Yeah, man.
Okay. They got the first part, and that's making the music. Now you have to take it a step further. You have to get in there and make the marriage with an artist.
We do it all, though. We do a little R&B.
Oh, yeah?
Got some of that on there, too.
What number it is that?
8, 9.
8 or 9?
Versatile, man.
Let me see what y'all got. I'm gonna tell you if you're versatile or not. You can't tell me. I gotta tell you. Hey. That's right there. The last track, when they said it was an R&B track, it was like a different take on what I felt like, I would have gotten from them for an R&B track. So, I mean, it was surprisingly good. It was nice. Y'all boys got something. Y'all know it too, don't you?
Yeah.
I like that, man. I think, them being rap producers and like on the street level and that kind of that vibe going on, it's taught to us to have confidence and to be, boastful and, braggadocious. I think it takes you even a step further. Hopefully we can kick it sometime, Yeah, man. And I can give y'all some of these little secrets, about, because I hear certain things. I hear like your drums, they're still young. You got to grow them drums up and make them.
Yeah, I know.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Got to get them sounds that you need, and to put up under there. You guys got the ideas. Everything is right where it needs to be, as far as all the ideas. Now you got to just get that sound, just real. Maybe how them tracks you be in the club, you be like, man, they sound so husky.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Jazzy, he did have some criticism about our beats. He said that our drums, they weren't thick enough. That's an easy fixable problem, but, You know, we still growing, we still learning.
Let me show y'all something, man, on this MP over here. It's the MPC 3000. Y'all probably know about this. It's like an old machine.
Of course, we know.
The Roger Lynn. See, you know who Roger Lynn is? He's like one of the OGs. Made all them drums that Prince used on all his stuff. But it's like got a feel to it. You know? Let's see if I can pull this thing up. Got a few sounds on there. Let me see what I got over here. A nice little 808 right here. Let's see. That one right there? What's this? That Proteus 2000? Know what I'm talking about? Let's see if I got a sound over here. You know something, Crunk?
I was very impressed with Jazzy Faye's studio. I mean, all the stuff that was in there was like, man, if I had this stuff, I could do so much more.
Thanks for coming, man, y'all. We gotta kick it sometime. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
We can kick
Be
it
easy.
anytime.
For sure.
All right,
Sure.
man. Guess we gotta get on up out of here.
All right, dog. Y'all be easy, man.
All right, man.
All right, band members, good evening. How you feel? How you feel? All right, so we're gonna give them a show, right? All right, very good. All right, and you know their first impulse is always to be critical. That's just the nature of Southwest DeKalb. But after that, you make them enjoy you. All right. Before we go out, I think I've done it in class. I definitely want to acknowledge our winners from Coronation and our representatives on the court. We have Miss 10th grade in the back, Monica. We also have Mr. 10th grade, Russell. We have Miss 12th grade, Tanisha. We have his homecoming, Monique.
This year, the band had homecoming on lock. Most of the people who are recognized in coronation were from band, so this is our year.
All the homecoming representatives, raise your hand. There you go. All right, good job, folks. Do well tonight.
You're baggy. You
Who a
have
baggy?
to accept that.
I'm not no bangy, bro.
I'm Miss 12th grade. That's what I am. Don't hate.
Band geeks are people that just think about band, just all about band, you know, a band geek, like a geek.
Keontae is a percussion geek, because he's always doing like this. He always,
Even if you don't have it, if you want to his hand.
and he be like, hey man, hey lunch lady, you heard about that new cadence?
Not, man, so not what?
Yes, up.
Or what?
Yes, up.
Don't what?
Yes, up.
Yeah, we coming. It's homecoming. Yeah, we coming. We driving down the street. Yeah, we coming. It's homecoming. Yeah, we coming. We driving down the street. It's homecoming.
Homecoming week, you know, it's all about the band, really. Hopefully, the football team will win, but it's usually about the band, because the band, you know, they stay crunk in the stands, and everybody want to hear the band play.
She look really good.
was weird watching the band from the sideline, but they were working it.
Hey, how you doing?
Scott Sparrow.
James Sater.
Good to meet you.
Same here, same here. I don't know if anybody communicates with you. This is our homecoming.
Yeah, okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah, so...
That's news to me. Okay.
Yeah, I probably should have called. I thought my other director would have called you, but
okay,
yeah, we're going to need the entire time. How's that?
Need the whole time?
Yeah.
I guess that'll have to do.
Once they understand that it is the other school's homecoming, you know, they pretty much step back, and they understand, much like they would, that you need the entire time for presentation. So he was very understanding.
Usually during homecoming, just playing slow songs for the homecoming court to walk down and do their thing.
When I walked down the field on homecoming, and it was like kicking in that I won Miss 12th grade, and it felt really great.
Seniors, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
You know, we always give you the responsibility of putting together and coordinating your own senior show.
Today, Mr. Sater and the seniors had a little meeting just to discuss our senior performance.
First of all, make sure we're up to time and we don't exceed 9.5 minutes. You understand, yes?
Yes.
Make sure your show plan is what you do on the field. Anything done that's not representative of the Southwest DeKalb Band, I promise you, we will walk out there and cut it. You understand that, right?
Yes. We all know each other, like we grew up together, so we know who we're working with, and it's just a matter of just putting this thing together, getting everybody on the same page.
Seniors didn't have anywhere to practice. Band room was occupied by the band, so I asked Mr. Sater where he wanted us to go, and he told us to tell Monique that they had to move down to the gym and let us get the room. So we need to use this room for senior practice.
Mike, you can't just come and take outside when we've been in here all year.
I'm asking y'all.
Dang, you're not just gonna come kick us out.
I ain't say kick y'all out. I went over there and asked Monique, can we get the room? Of course, she was mad about it. Divas, y'all move all to the gym. Mr. Sater said they gotta go to the gym.
Why y'all can't go to the gym?
I'm telling you what Mr. Sater said.
I was really mad that Wayne told us that we had to leave because he could have asked nicely. And then we tried to compromise and share the room, and they were acting like they couldn't do that.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
Y'all sit here and yell at each other for 3 hours.
Excuse me.
What?
You want to argue, you can go talk to Mr. Sater about it, okay? You gonna be mad, I know. All right. You say your own little word, all right?
If you would have been doing stuff on time like you're supposed to, then it wouldn't have to happen like this. And then what they gonna go in the gym? The rest of the team on the stage, the basketball team on the floor.
That's why this should be more organized, because we have people who can't be leaders and who don't know how to lead the stuff. So therefore, it's gonna be like this.
The Divas, you know, the attention wasn't really on them for the week. Of course, you know, she was mad about it. She didn't want to move. As a result, she got mad at me, you know, had a little fit, but it's all good. We still love her. Hey, y'all go ahead and set y'all chairs up. We about to practice, all right?
Funny how we've been in that room all year and then all of a sudden.
Not all year, all millenniums. That was just real. That was real whack of them. If you don't have your stuff together by now inside, how you think you're gonna sound outside in 30 degrees? They need to be practicing outside. All right, let's get up and finish practicing.
Hey, we really need to get this show together, all right? Divas, they'll be all right. So I need everybody to be focused in practice, all right? And don't play around. Trumpets, divide the parts up and keep it clean, all right? Ladies, let's minimize talking. Everybody, let's minimize talking and pay attention to whoever's in charge, all right? That's cool? All right. All right, let's take a little quick warm-up while people still arriving. I'm not nervous about performing the senior show. You know, I've been doing this for like 5.5 years. I know how band works. I know how the Southwest DeKalb band works. So, you know, it's nothing, just a matter of practicing and getting out there doing it.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Networking on MySpace, man. Luch Millions hit us back up, dog.
For real?
Yeah.
On our spare time, we either making beats or we trying to talk to people on MySpace. So Shannon was able to get in touch with Luch Million, and he did respond back, and he was saying, you know, call him up. He is, ain't it?
Oh, this Shannon and Keontae from the Street Gunners off MySpace. Oh, we appreciate you hitting us back up, though, for real.
That's what's up, man. What's happening?
You think we could come by the studio and set up a little meeting?
Yeah, like how soon y'all trying to do that?
I don't know, dog. Just sometime this week, ASAP.
Okay.
Luch being eager to work with us, that's like an accomplishment for us. Man, this jump finally happened, dog.
All time, man.
We're practicing extra hard for the senior show because, you know, we want to have a classic show so everybody remember us, you know. I want everybody to be like, hey, you remember 08 show? Man, that was crunk, man. So we're practicing, you know, a little overtime.
Stop! Rewind!
The senior show is something people talk about from years to come because, you know, every time the senior show comes up, everybody, you know, goes back into memory of all the senior shows that they've seen. So it's a big deal to us.
How you do that now?
Five, six, ready, and.
Miller Grove, can't touch this. Left road, we run this.
Check it out, tenor drums. It sound like it sound like you sneaking in to play your part. You see how the bass drum just flowing? They flow right into it. Y'all like y'all scared. You're not flowing. You're not flowing. Why? 6, 5, 6, ready, and. All right, Mike. You scared.
To prepare for the percussion challenge against Miller Grove, We put in some extra percussion sectionals, and we took a little bit of less time away from the band. We've been coming up with new cadences, maybe a little bit of new sticking here and there. They just gonna get seriously chopped up.
Our drumline practice every day and every night. The same 3 cadences over and over again so that we can perfect it or whatever so we wouldn't mess up at the drum battle.
Hey, listen up, listen up. Snare drum, let me hear you on, yeah, you got a stick, get a stick. Let me hear you on sequence snare, sequence.
1, 2, 3, snares.
No. Not deep enough, man, not deep enough. Now think like one. One drum. You
Yeah,
playing for
somebody down there
yourself,
got
man.
some
You
real sloppy,
one drum, man, one drum. Listen. All right, let's go on. It's personal, it's personal.
What's up, dog? What's good with you? What's going on? What's going on?
What's up?
What's going on? What's going on? What's going on, man?
Time finally got this thing down.
You already know. Y'all can come back here and have a seat, man.
Dang, about time, man. We've been talking about this for a while, man.
What been up with y'all, boy?
Man, just trying to get the beats out there.
Y'all got tracks?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Let me check it out. Okay, 10 on.
We can't wait for him to put them in. We weren't nervous and then we was completely ready for him to hit the beats because, you know, we just have that thing about ourselves that we know, oh, he gonna like the beats. I ain't worried about that.
All right, let me see what we got. First track. When I first talked to them, they told me to go to Southwich the Cab, and I was like, oh, here goes some more kids trying to give me some crazy beats, you know what I'm saying? But I went to the MySpace and I was impressed. I was like, okay, these guys got some hot tracks. All right, that track bang right. I can tell y'all in the band. What you play in the band?
Snare drum.
What you play in the band?
I play trumpet.
Okay, that's where it is. Okay.
That's good, man. We gotta be musical about it, you know what I'm saying? We actually know something.
Y'all actually know music. I can't play in no band. I can do beats a little bit, but you know, I just taught myself, because I taught myself how to do everything in the studio. I'd rather come to folks like y'all, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
That make it easy, my job easy to just write. But yeah, that's on point.
Lush means he's actually been around for a long time in the streets, and all the music that I'm hearing now, like some of the dance songs that the Flow Masters dance to, those are actually Lush's songs. So, you know, getting to meet that artist, it was really good.
I was trying to hit the button a long time ago, but I couldn't. It was like, nah, keep playing.
It makes me feel good that somebody outside of people in school, our family members, you know, that think our beats are good, artists at that, because, you know, it's real good to, you know, letting people hear your work.
So we definitely need to set up another me and kind of just build something from scratch, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, be in the mode together.
Yeah, I mean, it'll bring a hot track out of me when I get the producer here with me, so we definitely need to do that. Set up something on some real.
Yeah, man, we can definitely work that out.
For sure.
The fact that Luch wants to work with us, it was really good. It's like, yeah, we finna have a song out with Luch. It's gonna be fire. It's gonna be real fire. Hey, man, we'll be a good team, for real, man.
Today, the Southwest Cab Band is hosting Band Day for the little kids. Band Day is really just when kids get to come up to the school and hang around the band and see how a band is.
You play clarinet? Okay, what do you want?
I want a paw print right here.
Our students have started this group called the Spirit Committee. They're going to be doing sack races, tug of wars, little spoon races, dance competitions.
On your mark and set, go!
2, 3.
A day like that can really impact their participation in performance and retention in the band, and of course they'll continue through middle school and through high school. So it's definitely, from their standpoint, a memorable experience.
Today is the Miller Grove game. It is senior night. It's also band night. When I say band night, it is our young musicians night where we have all of our 5th and 6th graders from the elementary schools come up and they get to perform with the band. And it's usually about 200 to 300 of them. And in combination with the senior night on the night, it's going to be really exciting.
So make sure you have a good time tonight. I want you to represent yourselves and your class very well. You had a lot of work to get to this point. You've had a lot of successes in this band. And as you graduate and move on, we wish you the best of luck. All right, so this is your time.
Working hard is most essential. Working hard is most essential. To develop our band to its potential. If anything we satisfied, by things superior we develop pride.
Today's a Miller Grove game. It's also band day, and it's also the senior game. So we want to get real crunk so we can go in the field and have a good time.
Setting up in the stands for this game was a little different than the other games because after we got the band in the stadium, we went back and got the little kids in line and got them ready to come in and get in the stands. The little guy that accompanied us on the field, he follows us around a lot. So this year, we just asked him if he wanted to be a little drum major. He basically learned all the dance moves by watching us so much. He's been around us since he was about 3. Performing in the stands, we really didn't get enough time to play all the songs that we wanted because we were so focused on the little kids and the senior game and getting them ready for everything they were about to do.
Miller Grove band style, they're kind of similar to our band style, a lot of snap and precision. Their band director actually was a Southwest DeKalb drum major.
Miller Grove's performance was great. The band is very hype, they sound very good, and the dancers look very good.
The seniors went on the field after Miller Grove, and we did our thing. We got crunk.
The seniors put the entire show together by themselves. They decide what they want to play. They put together the drill and the dance routine and everything. And it's always interesting to see, you know, how it's going to come out.
So happy senior game. I had so much fun senior game. It was the best game that I've ever danced my whole diva career.
They did a good job. They sounded great, they performed great, and we were extremely proud of them.
The seniors, they definitely went out on top. I love what they did. Everything was great.
Who are we? Drumroll! Who are we? Drumroll! Hey, they can't play. They on y'all time. Every other band program around want what you got. Show them why.
This is a big rivalry because their percussion instructor actually came from this school, and he actually graduated from here in high school. We know we gonna challenge. Ain't no way in the world, not 1 year, we're gonna go against Miller Grove, and they're gonna go against Southwest DeKalb that we're not gonna challenge.
Everybody get the smile off your face right now. That black guy that's over there, I wanted to milk tonight. Do you understand? Yeah! Do you understand? Yeah! I want you to bring the clothes on them there, bro. Do you understand? Yeah! Well, let's make it out now. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Straight line, let's go, let's go. Give me some of that good stuff! Come on with it. Like ice, can't touch it. Yeah, roll, we running.
Miller Grove, they actually do have a good band program. They do a pretty good job, but they ain't chopping us up, not Southwest DeKalb.
Black ice! 1, 2, 3, 4.
Snare drums, we was way cleaner. We knew how to play with each other. One thing that I think we had over Miller Grove was we got a 50-piece section. They had probably like maybe 30-something people. We took home the title. Death Row took home the title. Black Ice wasn't ready. They was nasty. Snares got some, I don't know, some nasty chops.
Already.
Y'all already
Big
know
Bun
what it is.
Beezy.
Short dogs in the house.
A-Town. UGK.
With my player
Representing
partner,
that
Bun
PhD.
Diddy.
That Texas.
Make the noise.
All right, class, good afternoon. For the Marching Band Festival, just a couple of items that I'm gonna need for you all in rehearsal to communicate to our younger kids, the new kids, who are gonna be doing this marching festival for the first time. The Marching Band Festival is a very important performance. Whenever you have a performance in which you're being evaluated according to the quality of your performance, you have to take a lot of consideration into that. And those ratings are posted and are considered your band's ratings for that year. Of course, we're being judged in those areas: musicianship, drill and design, drum majors, percussion, auxiliary, and the general inspection. Did I miss anything? All right, I believe that's it. So make certain that we're communicating the expectation in those areas to our young kids.
All right. Don't mind me.
All right, on yesterday we talked about the business plan, and on the part of the business plan, we said that most businesses, the first few months are not going to be profitable. Why is it not going to be profitable?
I mean, you gotta advertise your business first. You gotta get the customers to come. As much as I love the band, my education is my #1 priority. You know, you have to have a good grade point average to, maintain your drum major status.
You started the work already?
Yeah, girl, starting my work. I'm getting this over with.
So if you guys will turn to section chapter 10. When I ask you guys to do notes, you don't do well. I'm just trying to make sure when tomorrow gets in here, y'all know normally I get frustrated. I need y'all to stop tripping, okay? All right, so you guys get started on that while I hand out the printouts.
I'm mad about my grades this morning.
You were 1 point away from an A and had 2 other A's and an 88.
No. Because I had a 107 and then it dropped to an 89.
One more point, you would have been right back up there.
Being a diva, you have to maintain a certain grade in all of your classes. You can't be failing anything. As Pruitt, she really doesn't approve of C's. It just keeps me disciplined and focused on my schoolwork.
As far as with the marching band, the festival, you actually break it up into different components. Mr. Sadie and Mr. Thomas, they pretty much working the band on the music, the way the band sounded, the way the band looked.
Ba, 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 ba. Let me just say that. Ready? 1 and 2 and ready and. Now, upper winds, we really need for you to punctuate that, all right? We got to get another level of intensity. We've traditionally got 1s here. We're used to getting straight superiors in our performance. So, of course, the current kids want to maintain that standard as far as we don't want to be the band that comes back without straight 1s.
I moved with the percussion, and Miss Pruitt is with the auxiliary.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Stop. Now is your time to get it right. When they see you, they're gonna expect for it to be right.
Even though different parts of the band, are being judged separately, there's no competition. We still pretty much just want everybody to get all 1s, do what you're supposed to do and make the band look good.
Hurry up! That don't mean walk. Hey! Better get yourself down here, boy.
I don't understand why it took y'all an hour to come. After school, we all met up. We had to, make sure everything was the way it's supposed to be. You can't go out there half-stepping, so we made sure everybody was on point. Some of y'all late to my practice, man. I don't understand why y'all late. I said a specific time, y'all late to my practice.
Drum major is a big part of the leadership in the band. You don't want to be late because you can't tell the band members not to be late, but you're late. So, yeah, you pretty much want to be on time. If you're late, yeah.
Don't worry about it. Y'all be all right. But next time y'all late to my practice, y'all know the deal, right? All right, just making sure. Don't be late again. All right? We about to work on these splits. All right, the drum major splits. Y'all straight? Y'all ready? The drum major split is a tradition that we do. We usually do it for big performances because we don't have a lot of time during, regular games. It takes a lot of time for the band, give us time to do the splits and stuff like that. So, but when we go like to battle the bands and stuff like that, we usually do drum major splits. And all they are just, us jumping over each other one by one, and me, saving myself for last. I jump over everybody in the crowd. They like it. So just an entertainment thing. All right, y'all straight? Y'all good?
Straight.
All right, it's a wrap. I don't want to get y'all hurt. We got it. Let's get it.
All right, guys, listen up. We're getting ready to go down to Clark College. First of all, we got to thank Mr. Camp once we get there. Mr. Camp was gracious enough, and the administration at Clark, to let us perform on their campus. Now, remember this. This is not a challenge. We're going out to perform for them, and they will perform for us. We want to make sure everybody's on your best behavior. I want everybody to go and change. Get ready, we got the bus outside waiting. The Southwest DeKalb Percussion Section did a college tour at Clark, and on the way there, I kind of like pretty much was talking to the kids, letting them know about the visit that we're getting ready to embark on. College students frown on high school students being on their campus. Now it's two, like I said again, it's two different worlds. You got the college where people feel like they're grown, and then you got the children in high school that are coming up and acting like little kids. They don't want that. Do everybody understand me? I talked to the students about, you're about to go on the college campus. There's a thin line between college and high school, and we don't want to cross that line. When we get ready to do the tour, do not run around, start playing, because they're going to be watching you. They're going to watch your every move. Not just the Clark Percussion Section, I'm talking about the student body, because they're still here. All right, so we want everybody to get off, get your drums, line up, no talking. All right, let's go. Let's move. Let's go.
Hey, be quiet with nobody in here. We only got 3 seniors at drum majors this year. That's kind of weird. We usually only have like 2 juniors. This year we got a sophomore. It's been a minute since the drum majors sat down and talked about, life, girls, anything. Next year's drum majors, all that kind of stuff. So we decided, to sit down, talk about some stuff.
I don't know who's ready for the head drum major. It's a little difficult, man.
It is.
I know at the beginning of the year, I just assumed Alex, but then I saw Stacy stepping up, man.
Stacy did step up, man. Helping out with the dance routine.
In my opinion, if it was up to me, I'd let him, stay just a drum major.
Yeah.
I wouldn't give him the head position yet.
Yeah.
Now the other two, on the other hand, the other 2 juniors, Alex and Stanley, I don't know, it's a toss-up, man. You can flip a coin on them 2, man, for a head drum major.
Right now at this stage, it might not be just that one guy that just stands out among the 3 of them. So right now, who knows?
It's not up to us, it's up to the band directors. Pretty sure they're gonna make the right decision. They always do.
You know it.
How you doing?
How you doing?
How you doing? Welcome to you.
When we finally get there, it's like all these people there. We're like, why are all these people here? I thought we were just gonna play for each other. It was cheerleaders, it was their dancers, it was their percussion section, and just some random people that just wanted to see us play.
1, 2, 3, 4.
crowd response was really good. We had some very, very interesting cadences. We played a couple challenge cadences, actually. Even though it wasn't a challenge, it was just to show them that we can play.
It is a thin line between competition and exhibition, and the thing that made it even better at the end is when both sections came together and played a cadence. They've never rehearsed together. They've probably never even seen each other in the same setting. But when you can come together and play the same cadence together or just share for that moment together, lets you know that it's much bigger than competition.
We want to start off by welcoming you to Clark Atlanta University.
Welcome.
My name is Chris. I'm a junior business marketing major from Cleveland, Ohio.
And hey, everybody, my name is Megan, and I'm a sophomore sociology major here from Montgomery, Alabama. So let's get the tour started.
This building right here to my right, your left that we're passing is called McFeeder's Dentist.
Another thing you might notice is the scenery around here might look really, really familiar because actually Drumline and School Days was shot on the Clark Atlanta University campus. So if you think you see something familiar, that's probably why.
This is a very traditional campus. It's rich in history, not only for Atlanta, but the nation.
Hey, well, we thank y'all for coming out. We appreciate it so much. We love showing you our campus.
It's been a pleasure. You guys were great. Hopefully we'll see you again in the near future.
The Clark Atlanta experience was pretty fun. I think it was a real good learning experience for all of our seniors and all of our rookies, even the vets. You know, they can see, you know, real college campus and actually see people doing the same thing that we're doing in high school. They doing the same thing in college. Like, you can continue doing this if you keep going to school.
We're gonna go on the field. We don't need instruments. Only thing we need is for you to come down, position yourselves. We don't even want you to get dirty. Be careful on the dirt. Don't drag your feet, otherwise your uniform will start to get sanded. And we're just gonna mentally do some transitional things, all right? All right, now, let's do this in quick order. Left, left. Get a step, Emmett. Come on, don't be that person that's not a step now. Don't let me have to punish you in your band uniform. Julian, check that left elbow, man. What are you doing? All right, now, you're gonna, when you get there, you're gonna get an opportunity to see the rest of the bands. And, you know, I guess the way we do things, we like to put so much in our show so it can be as entertaining as possible. You know, most of the times we succeed at that. You really just learned the show in its entirety yesterday. You realize that, right? Yeah. Now, we can't take that for granted. We can't leave it at that. Now, I'm telling you, the most disappointed people, if your show doesn't go over, naturally, I think the most disappointed people will be you and your fans, the people that has expectations of you, your parents, your community, all right? I think they come there to see Southwest DeKalb show. You got to give it to them, folks. All right? Mr. Thomas, about 30 minutes ago, had to tell me, Sadie, don't get stressed about this, all right? No, we don't want to mess this up. We don't consider the Marching Band Festival to be competitive. The DeKalb County bands are very close. We all know each other, so we want them all to do well.
At the Marching Band Festival, our biggest competition would be ourselves. I don't think anybody knows on the same level as us. We work harder, we work smarter, so I think we raise the bar for everybody to come grab. The festival is important because you get to, you know, show how good your band is. You get a rating. If you get a 1, you're the best. If you get a 4, you're not the best. So, you know, it's all about the ratings.
Category of musicianship at the Marching Band Festival, I think musicianship is the most critical category, and every aspect of our show from beginning to end addresses that. So for us to get a superior in the area of musicianship is a confirmation that what we work on all the time is paying off.
As a drum major at the Marching Band Festival, for me, it's like every little movement you're worried about because you're getting judged. I had a little episode with Alex. I think he got off on the wrong foot a couple of times. You know, I was kind of, you know, mad at him, and I was letting him hear it during the performance.
The auxiliary judge was actually down on the field, right on the sideline, so I think because of that, the pressure was a bit high with all of the schools once they recognized that, but our young ladies did an exceptional job.
Of course, auxiliary. So proud of all of us because it was freezing out there and we really danced like it really wasn't that cold, and I was proud of all of us.
The percussion section does a special feature because we have to get rated also. Percussion, we do a lot without the band. At the festival, I thought percussion did pretty good, even though, like, we was out there, our hands was freezing.
I was very pleased with the percussion performance. He came through, and I was really happy about it.
Everybody came through like they were supposed to, so they did very good. I'm proud of everybody.
For everybody in the stands to actually expect all these ones from Southwest DeKalb, it does bring a lot of pressure towards us because it's like, if we don't, then they really gonna be on us. If we get a 2, not a 3, but a 2, if we just get a 2, everybody's gonna be on us for the rest of the year.
And now the scores for Southwest DeKalb High School. Auxiliary, superior. Percussion, superior.
They'll call the one out and we'll just sit there in attention and if we have fans in the stands, we'll let them cheer for us, you know.
Drum majors, superior. Drill and design, superior. Musicality, superior. And marching style, superior.
When I heard the score, I was just jumping up and down on the inside. I was just standing there in attention. Yes.
When I heard the scores, my reactions to the scores were just relief. What's going on, Mr. Williams?
Hey, man, how you doing?
I'm good.
Good, good. Come on in and have a seat.
All right.
So you getting ready for the basketball season?
Oh, just finished the band thing.
Okay.
Yeah. Basketball season's coming up next week, actually.
Okay, okay. Now I'm gonna come check you out.
Mr. Williams has been counselor at the Southwest DeKalb most of my high school career. I just wanted to go see him. They had like a couple of questions for him.
What schools are you thinking about applying to?
I filled out applications to Jackson State, Valdosta, BCC, South Carolina State, and Hampton.
You look a little nervous. You scared to graduate or something? What's wrong?
A little bit, you know, leaving high school is a lot. I've been thinking about, I don't know if I want to major in psychology or physical education.
Have you filled out any applications yet?
No, I ain't even started.
You hadn't started? Okay, well, we need to get on that before we go home for Christmas. You need to fill out those applications and get them in. Also, what colleges are you looking at attending?
I'm really looking at Jackson State.
Jackson
That's really where I want to go to.
Okay, have you started filling out the application?
Yes, but I'm taking SATs December 1st.
Okay, well, you don't have to take the SAT before you mail off your application.
Okay.
You have any questions?
Can you write my letter of recommendation?
Sure, sure.
Mr. Williams has given me enough information to get me through college. He's given me scholarship websites, brochures, tips on picking colleges. He's given me a lot of information. Are y'all glad the season over?
I'm glad it's over, but at the same time, not like, we ain't doing this next year.
It's gonna be weird leaving high school. I'm sad. I'm gonna cry.
Well, today, we all sat down at the lunch table, just chit-chatting about, you know, life, being seniors, and how it feels to be graduating this year.
I'm gonna be back every game, every weekend. I'm gonna be sponsored.
We're gonna be in Mississippi.
I know.
I'm telling you, don't go to Mississippi.
Why?
Go to Florida.
Why?
Ain't nothing in Mississippi.
You want me to be
do.
close to you?
Yes.
No, I don't like you like that.
Just to be close to you. Oh, yeah. All right. All right. See if I sing to you again.
We got an opportunity to go down to Rainbow, the neighboring school right across the street. And the class that we presented ourselves to was a special needs class. These kids have tremendous life challenges. And to see the spirit, the anticipation that they had when we walked in the room was amazing. You know, our kids, it's a lesson for them too. You know, just to appreciate where you are in life, because everyone isn't as comfortable and have as much access as you do.
Hi guys, I just wanted to take the time as the principal to welcome you to Rainbow.
And I really appreciate you coming to share with us today and to share with our students. And I know that they're going to enjoy every minute of it, okay?
All right, we're happy to be here. All right. Hello, everyone. All right, how you all doing today? Okay, well, she gave us an excellent introduction, so we're gonna continue. These are some students from the Southwest DeKalb Band right across the street, your neighbors. So hopefully we're not strangers, or we won't be strangers beyond this point. So maybe we'll start off by playing one piece. Let me see, let's play E-flat warm-up. Ready? 1 and 2 and ready, and.
I think that everybody should be introduced to music, no matter if you have a physical or mental disability. I think that everybody should be introduced to music. Music is a universal language, so therefore, if somebody can understand music, then they can almost understand anything.
I think that Rainbow really enjoyed themselves when Southwest Band came over and played for them.
My brother Jamel, he act like he don't hear you, but he understands, because he'll look at you like, what? So he understands.
Towards the end of the performance, we did a piece that we call Cameo. It's actually named Skin I'm In. That's a traditional piece with our band. Our students love doing it. There may be some barriers as far as communication, but everyone can relate to and react to and be stimulated by music. And you know, when the kids played, you saw the amount of stimulation that it gave those students.
It was a humbling experience to see all the kids, you know, get up and start dancing to the music that we're playing, because, you know, it just tells me that, you know, music can move just about everybody. So it was a good experience.
Enjoyed the last part, you know, when they marched out and then the other students marched out with them. I thought that was really cute.
Good job, guys. Angela was coming out of the gym, and he saw me, and I stopped to talk to him for a little bit before I walked back over to the school, and he asked me to call my mom. Say hello.
Hello? Hello? Let me tell you something, Mom. I joined the band today. Yes.
Me having a big impact on Angela's life, it feels good, because at first it was hard, and I didn't know how I would do it. But it's just like, now that I see that he has music in his soul, just like I do, it's like, it makes me happy. Like, no matter what makes me sad, knowing that my brother has this passion for music like I do, it's just like, it's unbelievable.
David's dancing. You listen. I was joined the band, and David's dancing. And I said, what in the world y'all dance?
I love my brother to death, and I want to give him the world. I want him to have everything.
Say bye. Bye, Mom. Where's your bag going?
It's okay, I love you.
I gotta go back to work.
Tell you love her.
I love you, Mom. All right, let's go.
Okay.
She's gonna call
I'm gonna see you later, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Can I give you a hug? I got her. Okay.
Give me a kiss. Bye.
Bye. See you in a little while.
All right, I'll see you when you get home.
I had basketball practice, and we're preparing for our first game of the season.
Wayne, give me the figure 8. Let's go.
Basketball is my passion. I love playing basketball. It frees me from all the stress, you know. It just, you know, gets me away from everything else.
Attack, attack, attack! All right, play some defense, let's go. Wayne, I don't like the way we're playing defense out here today. I want you to get your teammates in there and explain to them what I want, okay? Give me about 10 seconds. Get everybody in, Wayne. They're yours.
Wayne teammates look up to him. They understand his personality. He has been a leader in this program for 4 years. The kids just gravitate to him.
All right, listen up. First pass, the back man got first pass, all right? Front man, you drop down in front of the goal. Vice versa, you got it?
Yes, sir.
Y'all got it?
Yes, sir.
All right.
I would have to say I'm a better basketball player than head drum major because I have a lot more control. In the band, you know, I have a lot of control in practice. On the performance field, you know, I can do what I do best. But on the basketball court, I can dictate who wins or loses the game.
So you want me to just wrap it up? Yeah. I gotta eat.
Be careful on it. What's that?
What?
You cut yourself?
I'm kidding.
Thanksgiving Day, Tanisha decided that she was going to invite some of the people over, some of the seniors and some of the band members over for Thanksgiving dinner since it'll be our last Thanksgiving at Southwest DeKalb. I'll see y'all in a couple of minutes. It don't take me long to get ready.
Takes me long.
Oh, they home. What's up?
Hey. Bobo, Keontae, Tanisha, everybody came.
Hey, y'all know something funny, man? The band is not in no more. Like, season over with. And people still be at the school by the band room, just chilling like that. But I want to know what y'all be doing at the school.
I gotta get ready for college, man. Do my little production thing. That'll be about it.
I'm trying to stay in shape, do soccer this semester, and then get with Dr. Barry and start getting ready for my Jackson State auditions and tryouts.
I'm staying in shape by wrestling, of course. I don't know, I hope I win state this year or place in state in wrestling. And at the same time, I'm trying to work on my music career, trying to get a record deal.
Go ahead and spit something for us.
Go ahead, man.
Too shy.
How you gonna want to be a singer and you
I'm
shy?
just saying, why right here, we're eating.
I ain't eating nothing.
All right, Wayne.
What about me? I ain't doing nothing. I'm working at McDonald's, man.
Today, me and the drum majors and Eric, we got a chance to hang out at the pool hall, shoot a little pool. Oh, my boy, quick, fast, and hurry.
Hey, we seen you, Shawty.
Get on. My turn. No, it ain't.
FSC finna be out the building.
Out the building,
That sounds pretty good. Singers, dog.
Singers.
I'm ready to get up out this thing.
I like high school. College is gonna be good. Y'all gonna be stuck on ramen noodles while I'm up here eating steak. Ramen noodles and Kool-Aid. It's ramen noodles. Your life. Your life. It's gonna be weird, man.
What was the question?
It's gonna be weird. It's gonna be like a whole new start over. I know, man. I can't believe it's over.
When we was playing pool, you know, we kept talking about being seniors and graduating and all that stuff. You know, Stacy kept on talking about we weren't gonna be there anymore and they was gonna miss us and stuff like that. You know, he was getting a little emotional, you know. Like, cheer up, man, we be all right.
Oh, I missed.
The pool hall, it was probably like the last time we'll get to hang out with each other for a minute. I hate
thinking about that I gotta leave. I hate it.
No scratch. No scratching.
It's a wrap. There it is.
Game time.
It's a tie game. Good game. Good game.
You won first.
Good afternoon. A lot of you about to get properly introduced to some gentlemen that I'm sure everyone in here has heard of. Mr. Simmons, Mr. Thorpe, Mr. Kane, Mr. Roberts. I think it's very important, since you wear their shirt, for the most part, some of you every day, that you get an opportunity to meet all of these guys. I'm actually going to pass the privilege of introducing them over to their band director, Mr. Don Roberts.
When I got to my first Booster Club meeting, the word was out, who's this crazy new band director we have that, had our kids out here all day, all times of night rehearsing band. Once we had that first show and had success, that's what I think changed the drive for what the students and the parents and the community wanted.
Slater was somewhat of our drum major enforcer, so to speak, and Mark was somewhat of our quiet assassin. He was a leader that led by example, and Canis was a man's man. He was a man in high school without question. I saw this gentleman at a football game when the crowd was sitting on their behinds, not getting behind our football team, picked up a megaphone and went down the whole stadium and got everybody in the entire stadium on their feet, and we ended up winning the football game. They set the bar and raised it as high as possible for this band. Enough said. Give it up for your drum majors.
I'm Cantus. I'm one of the original 3 drum majors. I'm a motivational speaker and author, and he wanted me to come motivate the students and talk to them about legacy, and also talk to the seniors about the experience after their last game. It was 1987 at Panthersville High School. I played trumpet, standing about 5'2", and on the sideline, as I watched McNair High School and those 3 drum majors, I said to myself that one day, I'm gonna be a drum major. That was my very first game. Fast forward 5 years to my very last game. We were playing McNair High School again. But at that very last game, my goal was over. One thing we've always been taught, you only get one chance to make a first impression. But what I want to share with you is this. You get a lifetime to make a lasting impression. And the question I ask you seniors, after this last game, life goes on. What kind of legacy can you personally leave? I remember my last game, I cried. So it starts to make me think about, what's next. And that's what I wanted to impress on the students concerning what's next. When you go on, you're gonna always have that Panther pride. When you go on, even though your colors may change, you're gonna always wear blue and gold. There's one song that I love so well, and I believe you know it. And this song, if you listen to the words, it means something really, really powerful now. The song goes like this. Glad to see you again. I haven't seen you since I don't know when. One more time. We are the mighty Panthers, we're the best in the land. To be one of the original drum majors, wearing that song, we first started that song, and to sing it again, 16 years of doing that, and it's still going on, that was absolutely marvelous to see. And wow, that's all I can say, wow.
This is my last performance at Memorial Stadium. And for me, it's just like, it's all the practicing I did in the past. I'm gonna show my skills off.
Well, actually, every time the alumni come back to watch, I seem like that's the best performance we put on. For it to be the last performance, it'll be sad at the same time.
The last time the seniors get an opportunity to do a performance, it's almost like a rite of passage. There's so much pride and at the same time so much emotion involved in it. So we're expecting a tremendous performance.
I'm at the stadium.
sitting in the stands where I see the drum majors start to walk onto the field. I still get those knots that I used to get in high school, doing the same exact thing. And I haven't marched in so long, but the knots, just the butterflies come immediately. And then they're on the field. And then you hear, yes. It was like, yeah, I was in there, I was part of that.
Okay. Uh-oh, they got us.
It was so interesting to see these kids on the field, and it just took me back to when I was there.
It was great to see some of my old classmates, to sit up there with them and kind of reminisce on what happened at this game and what happened at that game.
Anytime you put the Southwest DeKalb Band before the alumni, the band members will perform harder than they will with the general audience because they know that these people have walked in our shoes. They know what the level of perfection is all about.
Southwest DeKalb High School is one of the best schools in the state. Our students are not only academically focused, a large number of our students are involved in the band program. They've represented our school very well.
When you look at the numbers of scholarships that these students are receiving and the numbers of colleges and universities that are recruiting students, not only at Southwest DeKalb, but throughout the entire school district. We're talking almost 700 band scholarships over the last 3 years at our high schools in this school district. And that is something that is very, very noteworthy.
Oh, he got all that spot going. You don't want nothing, Wayne. Wayne!
Oh, man.
What's up? What's up, Wayne? You don't want nothing.